spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
Welcome to the pool party indeed. It looks like Spirit Halloween has released their Summerween collection for 2026. And turn away now if you're not an Art the Clown fan, because it looks like 99.99%, if not 100% of the merchandise all revolves around Art the Clown. So, in today's video, let's get into Spirit Halloween's Summerween 2026 drops. Now, I don't know when this is going to start being available in stores. I'm assuming August 22nd is when they're going to open nationwide, but of course the flagship store is slated to open August 1st, so technically it'll still be summer for all of this merchandise then. First up, here's the Art the Clown Ice Cream Inflatable Pool Float for $34.99. Art the Clown here is melting like ice cream in the Summerween heat, and it definitely is hot today here in North Carolina. It is 100 sweltering degrees here in North Carolina right now. It's going to be a hot summer night here in North Carolina, and it's not even summer yet. It's just spring still. But nonetheless, you can cool down with an Art the Clown ice cream inflatable pool float from the Terrifier movie for $35. And if you're going to be going to the beach, you'll definitely need a Terrifier beach towel for $24.99. I mean, I guess it makes sense because the summer heat definitely is terrifying. So Art the Clown possibly has a future in being a meteorologist, since he knows that the weather is absolutely terrifying right now. But nonetheless, you can get a Terrifier beach towel for $24.99. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the first Terrifier movie and part 2 and the original movie he appeared in, All Hallows Eve. However, Terrifier 3 to me was just kind of a gore fest, and it lacked substance when it came to storytelling, in my opinion. I like my horror movies with a little bit of depth to them, not just gore all the way. Michael Myers even has a little bit of substance in his storytelling. Next up, we have a Terrifier Summer Scaries sign for $19.99. It looks like these are just one of those metal style signs that you see all throughout Spirit Halloween during spooky season, like the Hocus Pocus ones you see, and the Chucky ones, and the Killer Clowns one. This is just a new spin on it here for Summerween with Art the Clown. Not a bad price, at least $19.99 for the Terrifier Summer Scaries sign. And if you're wondering, yes, all of this is currently available on the Spirit Halloween website for order right now. Next up, we have an Art the Clown ice cream plush for $29.99. It's making me wonder, this Art the Clown ice cream cone that's melting definitely has creepy horror movie tattoo vibes written all over it. I wonder how many people are going to end up getting the Art the Clown ice cream cone tattooed on them. I think eventually it's going to become one that's going to be a staple in the horror community. Personally, I don't think I would add it to me. I'm almost out of space anyway when it comes to tattoos. But nonetheless, Art the Clown ice cream plush for $29.99. Now, personally, I would buy Art the Clown ice cream cones at the supermarket. Next up, speaking of popsicles and ice cream cones, we have the Art the Clown Ice Pop sunglasses for $9.99. One of the more reasonably priced pieces here in the Spirit Halloween Summerween collection. And it's a new take instead of the sunflower glasses that Art the Clown has had floating around for the last few years. No pun intended with the term floating around, since we're getting a Terrifier ice cream float. But nonetheless, we also get a Art the Clown reversible bucket hat for $24.99. It's a yin-yang color with the black and white, but I don't think there's any good to Art the Clown, not one bit. But the Art the Clown ice pop sunglasses definitely look cool, and it's giving me flashbacks to the old Vampire Secret ice pops from back in the day. One of those would definitely hit spot on a day like today. So sound off in the comments below. Do you think eventually they'll make Art the Clown ice pops for real?
We'll return after these messages.
The unthinkable has happened. The impossible is now true. I've been brought to life in a horrifyingly real ice lolly from Walls. Get your fangs into the strangest lolly you ever tasted before it's too late. Walls Dracula. It's really horrible.
And we're also getting an Art the Clown pool party can with straw, so you can cool off poolside and keep your ice-cold beverage cool inside of an Art the Clown pool party can with straw. Holds 16 ounces of your favorite terrifying beverage. Ecto Cooler not included, or Kool-Aid, which would be my go-tos, or Liquid Death, or, depending on the time of the morning, the Bone Coffee Company. But $14.99 for the 16-ounce Art the Clown party can with the straw. Sound off in the comments below if you'll be keeping yourself cool at the pool with Art the Clown this Summerween. I wanted to say spooky season, even though technically it's always spooky season here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club, but it's not technically Halloween yet. We're right in the middle of Summerween right now with Spirit Halloween. And I believe that's all dropped a day early. I think originally they mentioned it was going to drop on Friday. Maybe I read that wrong, but the little teasers that they had been promoting online, I definitely thought said Friday. Next up, we have the Terrifier drip shorts for $24.99, and they've got it available in just about all sizes, I do believe. So if you want to dip yourself into the pool, you can dip with drip with the Terrifier drip shorts for $24.99. These, of course, look like the Terrifier popsicles that we saw earlier, and of course it's dripping just like the popsicle. But if you know Art the Clown, a whole lot of other stuff drips instead of popsicles when you watch his movies. But nonetheless, $24.99 for the short.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
And it looks like there's also an Art the Clown Summer Scaries t-shirt for $24.99 as well, and an Art the Clown cropped tank top for $19.99. And me personally, I would take the t-shirt and I would turn that into my own tank top and cut the sleeves off and do my own personal DIY project. It's a cool t-shirt, but again, I'm not super invested into Art the Clown. Sound off in the comments below if you think other horror icons will start getting in on the Summerween action. I'd love to see what Michael Myers would do, and Jason Voorhees, that's a no-brainer for Summerween, seeing that the entire film is based around Camp Crystal Lake during the summer. And on that same note, what about Sleepaway Camp? I would definitely be on board with some Sleepaway Camp Summerween merchandise. And how about the Lost Boys for that fact, seeing that it's based in the summer as well, I believe. And last up, we have a Terrifier tote bag for $16.99. Naturally, if you're going to the beach or the pool, you're going to need to take all of your beach supplies and pool supplies in a bag. So Art the Clown's got you covered here with a Terrifier tote bag for $16.99. And if you need a smaller one, there's also a mini tote bag for $4.99. So here's a look at some of Spirit Halloween's Summerween 2026 drops. It appears this is all they have, but it is currently all available on Spirit Halloween's website right now.
For whatever you're doing this Halloween, Spirit Halloween is your one-stop Halloween superstore. Experience the Fright Zone inside the store with killer haunted house decor and animated monsters for your front porch or front office. An enormous selection of costumes for the entire family. A large selection of wigs, shoes, hats, makeup, and accessories. New shipments arrive every week, so grab your friends and don't just shop for Halloween. Experience your Halloween superstore, Spirit Halloween.
So there you have it. A look at the Spirit Halloween Summerween 2026 collection. I'll be covering all of this as it hits stores, as I'm sure it'll be hanging around by the time Halloween is at Spirit Halloween as well, because naturally Spirit Halloween isn't going to open until it's time for Halloween. But anyway, I do all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between, including holiday related and retro related here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that we have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR Stockton, Sacramento.